Hi children, today's class is for standard 7 and the subject is going to be mathematics. Today we are going to learn a new chapter number 7, and the topic is algebraic expression. You have already learned algebra in lower classes. In this class we are going to learn algebraic expression. Algebraic expression are useful because they represent the value of an expression for all the values a variable can take on. Similarly, when we describe an expression in words that includes a variable, we are describing an algebraic expression. In simple words, an expression with a variable is called algebraic expression. In this class, we are going to cover Introduction to Algebra, algebraic expressions, terms, factors and coefficient, classification of expression, types of terms, degree of an algebraic expression and addition of terms. First we will see Introduction to Algebra. You have already learned the general use of algebra. We will be using variables. So variables are nothing but a quantity which take various numerical values. For example, x, y, z or example for variables. In shortcut, we can say all the alphabetical letters are called variables. The next, you have learned constant. Constant is nothing but a quantity which has a fixed numerical value. For example, 1, 2, minus 5, 2 by 3, minus 5 by 4. In general, all the numbers, either it is positive or negative, even a fraction, are called constant. The last is called the operators. The fundamental sign of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division are called operators. Example for operators are plus, minus, multiply and divide. Today we are going to see what is an algebraic expression. A combination of constant and variables connected by the sign of fundamental operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division is called an algebraic expression. Let us see this with an example. You have already learned 6 is a constant. X, Y, Z are variables. Plus, minus, into, divide or algebraic operations. So a combination of all these things combined together is called an algebraic expression. So 4x plus 9y plus z is a simple example for algebraic expression in which 4, 9 are constant, x, y, z are variables, plus is the algebraic operation. Then next we will see what is a term. So different parts of an algebraic expression which are separated by plus or minus sign are called terms. Let us consider a simple example. 3a square plus 9b minus 11 is an algebraic expression. In this, 3a square is one term, 9b is another term, minus 11 is another term. Let us consider one more example. 6xy plus 7x square y minus 3y plus 4. In this, 6xy is the first term, 7x square y is another term, minus 3y is one more term and plus 4 is another term. The next we are going to see what is a factor. Terms are a product of its factors. For example, 5xy plus 3x square is an algebraic expression. In this, the terms are 5xy and 3x square. Therefore, the factor for 5xy are 5, x and y. Similarly, the factors of 3x square are 3, x and x. The next we are going to learn what is a coefficient. In a term, each factor is called the coefficient of the product of remaining factors. If the factor is numeral, it is called as numerical coefficient. Let us consider a simple term 4xy. In this, 4 is the numerical coefficient of xy. Since 4 is a number, 4 is a numerical coefficient of xy. Similarly, x is the coefficient of 4y and y is the coefficient of 4x. The next we are going to see the classification of algebraic expression. Algebraic expression can be broadly classified into 4 types. The first type is called monomial. The second type is called binomial. The third type is called trinomial. And the fourth type is called polynomial. We will discuss these topics in detail. The first is monomial. An algebraic expression having only one term is called monomial. For example, 7xy cube, 2x, minus 4x square. All these expressions having only one term. Therefore, these terms are called monomial expression. The second is called binomial. An algebraic expression having two terms is called binomial. For example, 5x plus 3y. In this, 5x is the one term and 3y is another term. Let us consider one more example. 8xy cube minus 3x square. In this, 8xy cube is one term and minus 3x square is another term. 3n minus 4. In this example, the first term is 3n, the second term is minus 4. All these expressions having two terms, therefore this comes under binomial. The third type is called a trinomial. An algebraic expression having three terms is called a trinomial. For example, 5x minus 2y minus 4. In this example, 5x is the first term, minus 2y is the second term, minus 4 is the third term. Let us consider one more example, 9x square minus 3x plus 11. In this, 9x square is one term, minus 3x is second term and plus 11 is the third term. So in these examples, we are having three terms, therefore this comes under trinomial. The last type is called polynomial. An algebraic expression having one or more terms is called polynomial. For example, 5x minus 4. In this expression, we are having two terms. The next example, 11x square minus 2y square minus 3. In this example, we are having three terms. 7n, we are having only one term. All these comes under polynomial. The next we are going to see the types of terms. The first type is called like term. The terms in the expression have same variables with same powers. For example, 2x minus 9x plus 4x. In this example, we are having the same variable and the power of the variable is going to be 1. Let us consider one more example, 5ab square minus 3ab square. In this example also we are having the same variables a and b square and the power of a is going to be 1 and power of b is 2. The next type is called unlike terms. The terms in the expression have same variable or different variable with different powers. Let us consider some examples. 4xy square minus 6x cube y plus 6xy. In this example, we are having the same variables x and y, but the power of the terms are going to be different. So this comes under unlike term. Let us see one more example, 6ab plus 7xy minus 5a square b. In this example, we are having different variables in different terms with different powers. So these two are the types of terms. The next we are going to see degree of an algebraic expression. In this also we are having for one variable and for different variables. The degree of an expression with one variable is the highest exponent of the variable in the expression. For example, 11y. So the degree is going to be 1. Let us consider one more example, 12a cube minus 5a square plus 5a minus 4. In this expression, we are having only one variable, that is a, and the highest power is going to be the degree. So the degree is 3. The next type is more than one variable. The degree of an expression has more than one variable. The degree of the term is the sum of powers of the variables in the term. Let us consider one example. 3a square y power 5 plus a cube y square plus a power 5 y. In the first term, we are having a square y power 5. So the total power is going to be 7. 2 plus 5 equal to 7. In the second term, we are having a cube y square. Therefore, the power is going to be 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5. And in the third term, we are having a power 5 and y, that is y power 1. Okay. Therefore, 5 plus 1 equal to 6. So, first term we are having 7. Second term we are having 5. And third term we are having 6. So, the maximum power is going to be considered as the degree. So, the degree is going to be 7. Now, let us look into some exercise problems. Exercise number 7.1. And the question number is 3. Add the following terms. The second subdivision, we are going to add 3x square and minus 4x square. So 3x square plus minus 4x square. Keep the variables separate and the constant separate. Therefore, 3 minus 4 into x square. So 3 minus 4, the value is going to be minus 1 and x square. So minus 1 into x square becomes minus x square. Therefore, the answer is going to be 3x square plus minus 4x square, which is equal to minus x square. Let us look into one more example. The fifth subdivision, 16ab minus 9ab, 10ab. So if you are going to add 16ab plus minus 9ab plus 10ab. Keep the variables separate and keep the constant separate. Therefore, it becomes 16 minus 9 plus 10 in bracket into AB. So, add the positive numbers 16 plus 10, which is equal to 26, minus 9 into AB. So, the answer is going to be 17AB. Okay. So, 16AB plus minus 9AB plus 10ab, which is equal to 17ab. Let us look into the last exercise problem 4. Find the sum in each of the following. The first subdivision, 29a square plus 21a square plus minus 41a square plus 3a square. The same method, keep the variables separate and keep the constant separate. Therefore, it becomes 29 plus 21 minus 41 plus 3 into a square. Now add all the positive numbers and keep it separate. So 29 plus 21, which is equal to 50. 50 plus 3 equal to 53. And minus 41 into a square. So the answer is going to be 12 into a square, which is equal to 12a square. Therefore, 29a square plus 21a square plus minus 41a square plus 3a square, which is equal to 12a square. Thank you, children.